Hi friends, so I'm back with my new video, and in today's video we'll be basically learning that how we can run the application on the EC2 machine on AWS. In first step we'll be logging into the AWS account. In second step we'll be connecting to EC2 machine via the console. In third step we'll be taking the clone from the GitHub repo. The repo basically the code which we want to build and we want to run on the EC2 machine. And in the last step we'll be building it and we'll be doing a test. So friends, I have logged into my machine with my user ID and password. I have put it a two-factor authentication, so with additional step just make it more secure. So on click we can come on to this EC machine. So currently it is running state, and these are some of the information which is available, like public IP which we'll be using to hit our REST endpoint. So friends, what we can do is there is an option available on the top. In my last video also I explained this, that how we can connect with the console, but we can cover this again. So on click you will see this kind of console and page will be open. So there are three modes and we'll be using the SSH client. So we'll click on this. I already have downloaded this PEM key. We can directly log into the account. If you want to understand that how you can download this PEM key and how you can actually log into the SSH console, please refer to my previous video where I have covered this topic. So let's open my console. So friends, I have opened my console, and to log in, let's get inside the directory where I have stored the PEM key. Paste it here. So friends, now I have logged in successfully to my EC machine 2. So what next we can do is let's go to the list of directory which is available. So friends, for this training purpose I created this workspace directory. So we need to go inside. It's a simple cd command, and then within this workspace, so there is a directory already exists. So what we can do is let's first remove this directory so that we can create a clone again and we can create this directory. To remove this directory, there is a simple command available, rm-rf* and on click all this directory will be removed. So friends, now there is no directory. Now let's go back to the browser, and so friends, this is my account on GitHub, and this is basically the URL where my code has been hosted. This is my source code repository. So for the git clone purpose, what we need to do is we need to copy this particular URL. So friends, when you will be logging to the machine on the first time, so there is a very simple command which you need to execute so that your git related package can be installed and you can use the git related cmd command. So to do that, what you need to do is so friends, now you see that I already have installed this package, but in your case you will be getting the list of logs which will be showing that the particular package will be getting installed. So the next thing we need to do is we need to go on this GitHub repo. On this code section you will get this HTTPS endpoint. You need to copy this and then again come back to the console, and then you need to write git clone and you need to paste this whole URL. So friends, what this command will do is it will actually copy the whole code from your git repository and will be download in your EC2 machine. Now we can verify this thing with the help of ls command. So friends, if you see that my source code has been downloaded under this directory. So let's go inside this directory and see that what all file has been downloaded. So friends, if you see that these are the list of files which has been downloaded from the GitHub repo. Now the very next thing which we need to do is, in last video I would say we already understand that how we can install the Go package on your EC2 machine. So just for a reference purpose, let's understand that whether Go package is working correctly or not. So yes friends, my Go package is working absolutely fine. So we are good to go and we can create the build. So to create the build, what we need to do is we need to run this command, go build, and then, so friends, now my build has been successfully created, and the very next what we need to do is we need to run this build. So friends, now it's printed on the console that my application has been successfully started. Now next thing which we need to do is that we need to enable this port 8080 because my application is running on port 8080. So how we can enable this port? We need to go inside the EC2 machine, and there is an option available under this security, and then this is the security group under which we need to configure this new port. So friends, right now if you see, there is only one port which is enabled, that is port 22, and this port 22 we are actually using for executing the CMD command. That is, this port will help to enable the SSH protocol. So we need to click on edit inbound rule, add rule. So we'll be using the custom TCP. So in case we are using a HTTP endpoint, then by default it will take 80, but we are using 8080. And then sources will enable all the IPs. So in case you are actually hitting this endpoint from the specific IP, public IP, then you can put that IP here itself, put this HTTP port. This is just a description for reference purpose, and we need to save this route. So friends, this rule has been saved. Now my 8080 port is enabled, and let's check that our application is working fine or not. So what we need to do is we'll go inside this Postman. Now friends, this is a public IP which we got from the EC2 machine. We can again go back and refer. So we'll go to inside the EC2 panel, and under EC2 panel, this is the public IP which is mentioned. Now we'll again go here, and then this is the home, basically the endpoint which I have defined just to check that my application is working fine or not. So friends, what we need to do is we need to call this API. Our application is up and my API response is as expected. So we have got the response, this text which I defined as a response of this REST call, and we can verify this. And for that, what we need to do is we need to go on the GitHub, and then under this Go. So these are the basically two endpoints I have defined, home and sole consumer. And if we go under the home section, so friends, this is what we'll be getting in a response. So friends, this way we can see that we are able to hit our API successfully. You are able to learn something, then please don't forget to click on the like button. And in case you want me to cover in more detail on any of the topic, then please put it on a comment section so that I can select those topics for my upcoming videos. Thank you friends.